Hey, today I'm going to be putting on some makeup, just having fun with it. And I actually kind of curled my hair today, so I got it pinned back and ready to get to it. Start off with some of our lip treatment just to hydrate these lips while I'm putting on some makeup. This is a product that I use for my clients and for my brides. Nice and hydrated while I'm applying the rest of the makeup. I'll be starting off with some dewdrops. This is in the shade Quartz. This is our dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm gonna apply to the back of my hand today. This is our universal face brush, and tap that into my product here and apply. Look at this application. It just gives such a beautiful finish. This is without, this is with, just shiny, gorgeous. And you can apply this strategically, right? You don't have to apply this all over your face. I mean, look at this glow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show how I will actually apply this to the chest. This is what I do for my brides. So I'm gonna again apply a little bit on the back of my hand here, and then on the brush, I'm gonna take that and apply some of this here. And you'll just see how beautiful this is. It just creates such a pretty filtered look. And this dries down, and I actually will set this with my powder highlighter. And then what I'll do with my highlighter, this one's in Diamonds and Roses, I'll take that and then I'll just set this whole product here. It's going to stay put and gorgeous all day. Concealer, it's our natural concealer in the shade Cameo. And then I'm just going to add this to the face where I want like a little extra coverage. Put it under my eyes here, a little at the corner of the eye, and a little goes a long way, so I don't use that much. A tiny blemish here, and just to even it out, I will add it on the other side, kind of do the same thing here, and a little bit right here, and then I got a little guy right here. A small blending brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend, taking it a little bit over, but not too much on the top of my eye because I don't want too much up there. I'm gonna be putting some eye product on. Then any area where I'm going to want more product, I just tap, and that leaves the product thicker. And then you kind of start doing a little swirling motion to have the product spread out and be a little bit thinner. And then what's kind of left on my brush, I'm taking a little bit up here and getting a little bit more coverage. And it just kind of evens out right above my brows for me. That's kind of where I like to add it. Everybody's face is different, so you add it and place it wherever you need your concealer. This is our bronze eyeshadow stick. I need to start calling these things multi-sticks because I use this thing for way more than eyeshadow. So I'm gonna contour my nose here on each side. Whoops, got a little crazy, I'll fix that. And a little here on the tip of my nose, and then I run it here. I tend to run it up a little bit higher than like this part of this like sunken part of my cheek. You put up a little bit higher and it's gonna give that lifted effect. It's a reason for doing that. And then I'll run it up here, give myself a little bit of bronze. Then I like to run a little under my neck and chin just to kind of give some contour there. And just for fun, I like to add a little bit there as well. And up here, a little bit above my crease. Favorite brushes. It's dense, but it has like an angle to it. And it is just a dream brush for blending. With this product, I just blend upwards, and that gives this beautiful bronze look to the face. See how easily that blended in? And then I can use this brush to blend in everything on my face. Let me try and fix this guy here. My finger. I was saying, this brush, it just fits so nicely. Even though it's a big brush, it just fits so well, even in a place that's so precise as up here above the eyes. I just love how versatile it is. I got a little bit more than I bargained for on my nose there. I'm going to go ahead and take my small brush again that had concealer on it. I'm not going to add any more product, but I'm just going to get this where I want it. And this is definitely a trust the process phase. And you can still just see this gorgeous, like, Dewdrops Hollywood Flawless Filter dupe on like the skin, and it just gives such a gorgeous finish. I'm gonna go in with a lip and cheek product. This one is in the shade Swept Away. What I like to do is I just like to put it here on my finger, and then I like to take it and just tap it where I want my product. I take just a tiny bit of that and go right here on my nose, finger there, and then run this a little bit here in my crease as well, and just tap that in, tapping it a little up toward my eye, and then tapping and blending this little bit on my nose here. And then with another one of our eyeshadow multi-sticks, I am going to go ahead and take this one in the shade Taupe Sparkle. I'm going to go ahead and run this on the top of my eyelid here. Blending brush. I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. And with my bronze stick and go underneath my eye here. And then with a small blending brush, I'm going to go ahead and smudge this in. I'm going to run this a little bit up here. So what I love about this is it's going to give like just a light suggestive like color up here. I'm not adding any more product, just taking what's underneath my eye here and then running it a little bit here, outer corner, right at that upper lash line. My bronzer, this is a pressed bronzer. It's our matte bronzer in the shade Natural Tan. And I tap this right along here, swiping it under my chin and run this right here into my crease, and this will help set that product underneath it. Smudge brush, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that and then run it under my eye as well, and then over the top of this outer corner. A smaller angle brush and go down my nose a little bit here. Before I apply my highlighter, I'm going to go in with some of our pressed foundation in the shade Bare Beige. And then I'm just going to set the face here. This also adds like a little bit of coverage. And then it smooths out just the products all together. And then with a smaller setting brush, I'm going to put a little bit on here, tap off the excess because I just want a tiny bit to set under my eyes, like nothing too heavy or cakey. Just go in really light there. Just see the difference on this side versus this side, that it's just tying everything together. And what I love about this product is you can put it on with a big fluffy brush. You don't have to use a dense brush to really buff it into the skin. It just goes on so nicely. Go back in with my highlighter and highlight my inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. I just put that here and here. Right here. And then I'll also take it a little bit right here and right on the tip of my nose here. Add a little highlighter here. I've learned with highlight, if you want to just apply it here, you do this nice soft motion. And if you really want it to stand out, is what I do is I go nice quick little motions right here And then it just really gives that payoff. So if you really want to have some bling in cheekbones, you use that trick. And let me know. Let me know if that works for you. And this is our Faux Real Mascara. This is my everyday mascara. And there you can just see the difference. Thinking about getting this in black brown. I don't have it on our store just yet, but it is one of the colors that is available. Another thing that anyone watching this, if you're interested in a black brown amazing tubing mascara, let me know, because I'm thinking about at least getting one for myself and adding it to our store. So I would love to hear feedback. My lower lash is pretty soft if I can help it. Okay, and then for my brows, I'm going to keep it pretty simple today. I'm going to do a tiny bit of shading. I'm just using my bronzer, the same bronzer that I used on my face. Angled brush. Tap off the excess and then just add a little bit here. Nothing too crazy. This is just to add some definition. I'm going to add a little bit of brow gel. This is our clear brow gel. And it has a really great, like, soft medium hold. It's really comfortable to wear all day. My lip today, I'm going to use another one of our multi-sticks, Magnolia. And I use this as a lip liner. So I'm gonna just line my lips here. Very subtle. And you can also use this as eyeshadow and then as blush. It's just a great, again, another multi-purpose product. Okay, and then over the top of that, I am going to go back in again with my Swept Away cream blush and lip product. And go ahead and apply that. And what I love about this color combo is it's going to match with the color on my cheeks and a little bit on my eyes, so you get that cohesive monochromatic, just blending everything together look. And with some Hydrating Mist setting spray, I'm gonna set this look. Remembered I wanted to take a little bit of my highlighter, and you can use your finger, but a lot of times I find it easier to use a small brush because I like to be really precise with it. And then just tap this right over the top here. All right, there you have it. This is the finished look. I just love how all these products come together. I love the shimmer on the chest. Everything's looking cohesive and put together. Let me know what you think about this look. I had so much fun creating it, and I love all of these all natural products. They feel good on my skin, lightweight, they last all day long. I can put these products on at 6 o'clock in the morning, work a full day of bridal makeup, and come home and it's still looking just as fresh, sometimes even better than when I put it on originally. They are my tried and trues and some of my favorites. So once again, I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, take care. Bye.